Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Timmy Treacle and I'm continuing to do some more top 10 lists. Some of my favorite actors and actresses' performances over the years. And I'm going to start this evening with my top 10 Christopher Walken movies. Christopher Walken's been doing movies for over 4 decades, and he has done some great movies with some brilliant performances. And like most actors and actresses, yes, he has done some bad movies too, but uh, they they all tend to do so at one time or another. But these are my top 10 Christopher Walken movies. Coming in at number 10 is Biloxi Blues. This is a movie I just watched recently, also starring Matthew Broderick, who they go to boot camp uh, towards the end of the Vietnam War. Of course, they don't see no action, but it's about their time of boot camp. And Christopher Walken is a hard-ass instructor, but he and Matthew Broderick give great performances in this movie. I definitely recommend that you check it out. Number 9 is Wayne's World 2. In this movie, you have Christopher Walken's character who has a thing for Mike Myers' girl in this movie, of course. Just like in the first movie, you had Rob Lowe, who was trying to steal her away. This one, you got Christopher Walken. And it follows Wayne and Garth as they're trying to put on a great concert. And they're trying to find the acts to fill this concert. And along the way, he's trying to keep a hold of his girlfriend. And he's trying to get the approval of his girlfriend's father. And just a lot of fun, interesting things going on in this sequel. But Christopher Walken is really good in this movie, and that's why it comes in at number 9. Number 8 is Nick of Time. Number 7 is Joe Dirt. Number 6 is Click. Number 5 is Deer Hunter. Deer Hunter is a movie I watched, pardon me, late last year. Also starring Robert De Niro, and it is a fantastic war movie, and it tells the story of best friends who each take different paths after they come back from the war. And his life, De Niro's character, his life leads to good things, but he's trying to save his buddy, Christopher Walken, from some terrible things that they did in their past that he's still doing. I won't say what it is because I don't want to spoil the movie, but it is a great, great drama war film, and I highly recommend that you check it out. I believe it is on the 1001 movies to watch before you die, according to IMDb. Now, that's their 2017 list. That's the list I am following. So, but yeah. Number 5 is Deer Hunter. Number 4 is Catch Me If You Can. Number 3 is Sleepy Hollow. Sleepy Hollow's just brilliant movie. Christopher Walken plays the Headless Horseman, of course. Sorry, spoiler alert if you haven't seen the movie, but he is the Headless Horseman. Although we don't actually see his face, but maybe I'd say 5 minutes of screen time. But it's still impactful. He looks great when he retrieves his head. And they do some flashbacks with this character too. But this is a great movie, and I wish he had more face time in the movie. But what he does have makes it high up on my list. Number 2 is The Rundown. The Rundown stars Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Sean William Scott, Rosario Dawson, and Christopher Walken. Dwayne Johnson's character Beck is sent to the jungle to retrieve Travis, played by Sean William Scott, and he's supposed to bring him back to the United States to his father to face the music for stupid things that he did. And along the way, he runs into Hatcher, played by Christopher Walken, who basically has people working for barely nothing, pretty much like slaves. Um, and he owns all the land and everything. And there's this special item that called the gato that everyone's been looking for. It's worth a lot of money, and so before Beck could get him out of the country and back to the United States, Hatcher reneges on the deal they made and needs him to lead him to the gato. And all-out war starts between Beck, Travis, and Rosario Dawson's character, and some rebels. And it's a great action comedy movie, very underrated, and deserves the number 2 spot, in my opinion. Number 1 is Wedding Crashers. Wedding Crashers is one of my favorite comedies of all time. What can't you say about this movie? You have 2 bachelors, Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson, who specialize in divorces, and they also love to crash weddings. And one of the weddings they start to crash towards, or actually after their quote-unquote season, is someone of high power as far as politics goes. And the character is Christopher Walken's character. And there's great actors in this movie and actresses. Ilsa Fisher, Rachel McAdams, of course Vince Vaughn, Owen Wilson, Bradley Cooper, of course Christopher Walken. You just have a Will Ferrell towards the third act, or in the third act actually. This is just an hilarious movie about guys crashing weddings, hooking up with random women, and yeah, it's just a lot of fun. And it is my number 1 Christopher Walken movie. I'm sure there's movies out there that I haven't seen that may be better, but until I see them, this is my top 10 list. So in the comment section below, give me your top 10 Christopher Walken movies. And as always, if you don't have a top 10 list, then just name a few. And let me know, did you agree with my list? Did you not agree with it? And if there were some movies that you would replace, let me know which ones you would replace and why. And as always, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for all notifications. And if you like this, give it a thumbs up. And please share these videos with your family and friends and all your social media. I appreciate each and every one of you for liking and supporting my channel. And stay tuned for 3 more top 10s. Thank you for watching.